watching episode 7 of Watchmen season 1 titled An Almost Religious Awe. I'm Zach.
I'm Audie.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Travis.
I'm Crystal.
Mark's over there playing games on his phone.
We are Nights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our talk begins.
I'm sorry.
So before you try to hog the limelight with your
I didn't even say anything.
following, let's start at the very beginning. Because that's how we kind of need to work through this.
It's a very good place to start.
It's a very good place to start. Thank you. So, yeah. So Angela
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't remember anything that happened except the ending.
Okay, so Angela took her granddad's nostalgia. And she is
That was 3 episodes ago.
She is in... That was last episode, not a few episodes ago.
She's
Well, she
in the
took it
hospital
2
with
episodes
Dr.
ago.
True now.
Yes, sorry, you're right. 2 episodes ago. Okay, sorry, you're right.
The point is that she took them.
Anyway, she took them. She is in Lady True's hospital of the magical millennial clock ward.
Yep.
Receiving a treatment to help flush everything out.
From a biomatch.
I don't know. There was like a little
From a
girl
candidate.
asking questions,
Yeah.
and then there was another little girl, and just a
In
lot of
her
people died.
Coming back, she's introduced again
What?
to Beyond, who in their
before
interaction, she
that,
realizes that Beyond is
no.
also receiving nostalgia pills.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there, there, Travis. I don't think we need to go through blow by blow. Let's deal with
Zach unknowing everything.
Okay, but before that, we got a lot of backstory of how she became
Angela.
Angela, like became Angela,
Can
basically.
I go back to my blah blah blah?
No, I just want to talk about like just her origin story of just like
Yeah.
her living in Vietnam and then like
Right.
She was born in Vietnam.
she was born in
We've known
Vietnam,
that from the very beginning.
But
Vietnam's
then-
now a state because Dr. Manhattan won the war for us.
right? But there was some
Mom and Dad are killed in an explosion during Dr. Manhattan Saved the Day.
during some
Parade.
some terrorists like blew up a part.
Right.
Okay, let's be
VNN.
careful about calling them terrorists because we did technically invade their land, take it from them with a giant super blue monster, and
Depends
so
on which
I'm just
side of the
saying.
army you're
Resistance. The resistance.
There we go. Like this is
History is always told by the victor. So
Well, right now we're questioning who the victor is exactly. So
okay, well there was a bomb on the day. There was a bomb,
Boom.
and people did die,
yeah, including Angela's parents.
including Angela's parents. So I thought that was. I didn't see that coming.
I just want to talk about how amazing the actress is. The little girl.
The little
that is
girl,
playing
yeah, she's good.
Angela.
She's really good.
She's first of all beautiful. You have a huge Hollywood career ahead of you. So
If you
just
want it,
prepare
if
yourself.
you want it.
Don't be Lindsay Lohan, and
God, really?
don't be Miley
No, that's
Cyrus.
probably-
Be
no.
Emma Watson.
No, that is
And-
a perfect representation. Don't be any of that.
Yeah, be Emma Watson and
Angela Bassett.
be whatever. Be whatever. Just keep
Be
keep
you,
going.
bro. Be you.
You're amazing. And then she saw some death.
First of all, we're introduced to Sister Knight's introduction to Sister Knight. She wants to watch this
Oh,
video
yeah,
of
her-
Sister
Yeah.
Knight, the badass crime
Character
fighting
Sister
nun
Knight
with
comes from,
motherfucking guns.
Black exploitation film.
Black
wanna
Tradition or
see-
not, I want to see that movie.
I want to see that movie now.
Can we
If it gets
HBO?
us-
Can we make something happen?
If Angela Abar comes out of that movie, I
Right?
I want to see that
When she
movie.
first got it, I thought it was a porn video.
Yeah, I mean it was on a spinner
Would you
with
look
some.
that up, see if it's a real movie?
Oh my gosh.
Sister Knight.
Sister Knight, not with the motherfucking gun.
After that, we can talk a little bit about Ozymandias because that was kind of in the middle there.
His pseudo trial.
He doesn't seem concerned.
No, no. These are all his little clones.
I'm really trying to understand how that
I
storyline
think
is
he's.
going
I
to.
think he's purely. He's just entertaining himself.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you
I
think
think
is
he's
happening?
just in prison.
Well, I mean, the
with-
gamekeeper seems to have some control over him.
But I think maybe he's giving him that control so
Yeah,
he can have
I
an
think it's-
adversary.
Yeah, just like I created an enemy.
I think he's just simply there, and the reason why he doesn't give a damn is because something related to this millennial clock. I think that's why he's been
But
trying
he's
to constantly
he's
out.
writing to somebody. He's trying to get out of where he is on this whatever other planet or moon or wherever
Right.
he is. He's trying to get out of there because he is writing the words.
Yeah, but when he went through whatever, he had "Save Me" written out.
Save me D.
Save me written out on a...
It said D. There was a D.
Yeah.
Save Me D.
Yeah, I don't know
He
why
had
it comes
Save
after
Me-
D, but
Duh. written out on a moon of Jupiter, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Jupiter.
moon of Jupiter.
Sure.
So, I mean, he's in communications with somebody. Maybe he's speaking with Lady True. We don't know.
Well, there
I
was
think
a
so.
satellite. We saw a satellite.
Yeah,
Deep
possibly
space?
Hubble.
But that's it. He's trying to talk to deep space.
I mean, it could be that someone's watching him
Voyager.
via
no,
satellite.
deep think.
Oh, okay. Oh, deep.
No, deep thought. Sorry,
Deep
that's
thought,
it.
yeah.
Deep thought.
So, yeah, I think he's just entertaining. I think he's been sentenced for like 100 years on an interplanetary
And the only
planet
person
and
I
moon.
think could put him up there is Dr. Manhattan.
That's what I think. I definitely think. And the reason that I think that is because, in my opinion at least, the castle that they were showing Dr. Manhattan crushing on Mars looks exactly the same as the one he's
Well,
living
and
in
it
right
may
now.
be that the contingency was we'll save the planet, but then we have to go away. We can't continue to be here.
And then Dr.
Right.
Manhattan
And,
was like, fuck that, I'm staying because I love this lady.
Right, and that could have been like
And Ozymandias is probably like, what the fuck? Why aren't you back where
Right.
you said you're
I
supposed
think-
Like,
to
he
be?
left him up there and
I'm
he's
gonna
like,
get
bye.
back up there and
I think
be
'cause
like,
that-
hey boy.
the deal
Well,
could
because
be we'll
Ozy-
save you this time, but like we're not going to always be here to do this
Well,
again
and
and again and again.
Ozymandias technically is still just a human. He
Right.
doesn't have any superpowers.
Sure.
He
He's just
doesn't
really
have
smart.
anything. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Manhattan has all these powers, but
Right.
Ozymandias just is super brain.
It's just super brain.
It's not a real movie.
So it's not like he can get back on his own. He's
So maybe
literally-
that was the deal, is that they both were going to go. One was going to go to Mars, one was going to go to Jupiter.
But are we
and
sure
then-
that it was Dr. Manhattan and him that did it together?
Yes, he's the
He
one
said
that,
it?
that created that monster. That's what they said in the trial.
Oh yeah.
The Dr. Manhattan did, or
No,
Ozymandias?
It was
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias'
created the-
idea.
He
Dr.
teleported
Manhattan
the
pulled it off.
squid.
Oh, okay, so he did the actual.
So they were
stuff.
they were together.
They
They
blamed
were-
it on Dr. Manhattan.
They were cohorts.
right.
yeah.
Was-
So that may be the deal, is that we'll help you, but then we're gonna return to our planet.
Right.
you
Go
know.
be gods.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's just, if you remember at the end of the movie, Warshock is the one who breaks this all out. And you
Yeah, with
find
his
out
diary
that,
or whatever.
Mandius has done this bad thing, but it was Manhattan who actually made it physically happen.
So that would that would be interesting if Ozymandias knows Manhattan didn't keep his part of the deal.
Right.
Now he's trapped on
Is-
Jupiter.
Now, is the warden possibly the old night owl or the whatever
Joe?
person? Possibly
I think he's
watching-
just another
watching after him,
clone.
because he was the one who kind of like was the only one left alive after that. That him and the new Silk Spectra.
I think he's just another clone.
Well, he would be an old man now.
He would be an old man now. Who's to say he isn't
Well-
the Dread Pirate Roberts?
No, the Dread Pirate Roberts is one of the clones.
I think he's just
He
a
has
clone.
the same eye color.
Because
Well, I mean, he's the same actor.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I didn't look that close.
Yeah.
so
But
Go ahead.
Shout out to Crookshanks giving that
yes,
Yes,
amazing
she was
very
great.
good
closing
monologue. I really
argument.
enjoyed that.
Yes,
Great
that was
monologue.
Enjoyed that.
amazing.
Well written, well acted.
Well written,
Well
well
executed.
acted.
All the levels. Get that down, auditioning actors
Yes,
for
replace
all this
replace
year.
everybody on Downton Abbey, please.
So before we get to the big elephant in the one
I
room,
think Andrew just turned red.
so then we did find out that me and Travis were both right. Not only was Lady True slipping her daughter the nostalgia, but it's also a clone of her mom.
Yes, yes. Again, way to go on that.
Still don't know what's
that was
going on
good.
with the Millennium Clock, though. Like, this
Well,
whole Lady True thing has brought up
she
so
gonna-
many questions.
I have an idea. My theory is maybe she's gonna like Cher, turn back time
To what?
to save all humanity. If she can turn back time and not make the squid happen,
But the squid prevented nuclear
or
war.
prevent what the squid would cause.
Ooh, now, no, it's good that you mentioned that, because that would tie in with what the 7th Cavalry is trying to do. The 7th Cavalry is trying to make everybody cognizant of what actually
Right.
happened and make them aware.
They're trying to
of
go through it the
truth.
other way.
I don't think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to steal Dr. Manhattan's powers.
I mean,
That's
yes,
that's
but-
their main goal.
But their basis behind trying to steal it is because
To
of
reveal the truth.
is because of the
no, they're all
truth
just
that
a bunch
was
of white
pulled everybody
supremacists.
under everybody.
That's what they're saying.
Yes, that's their. Oh yes, of course I'm going to be a white supremacist because this was pulled over my eyes, very loosely. But I mean, I think you've now got two sides fighting for, again, control of the truth
Of Dr. Manhattan.
Yes, but the truth will set you free.
More importantly, can
Well,
we just
no,
go back to
no,
Lady
no,
True
wait,
for a
before let me
minute?
support my theory because I just remembered when she came to the farmhouse, she knew that thing was going to land in their yard. How did she know that?
Oh, that's true.
If she doesn't know how to control time, she was very precise about you have 60 seconds to do this. Do it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe she's been able to turn the
Well,
clock
because
back.
Dr. Manhattan hasn't had his powers or even knowledge of himself
Well,
up
but I
until
also
now.
feel like science could have told her that there's a meteor.
Or
that,
math.
Maybe that meteor is
There's also math, yeah.
bringing the adamantine that we need, and it's going to hit this farm.
Yeah.
We need the mineral rights now.
Or maybe it's something being sent from Ozymandias.
Maybe.
Because personally, I don't think what's happening to Ozymandias is happening in the same time.
I don't either.
He
Let's
is
say
in
hi
some
to
weird time.
Edilberto.
Hi.
Hi,
Are you
Panama.
watching? Are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Panama.
You're watching.
Are
from
you
Panama.
watching Watchmen?
Awesome, bro. What part of Panama are you in?
Panama.
North Coast
I'm
or
sorry.
South Coast?
Can we please go back to Lady True's insanity? Like,
don't think
why
she's-
is there an elephant being fed Soylent Green?
I think that's part of what you said. Elephants have great memories.
Okay, and
And then she can harness that gene or that stem cell of their
It's
memories.
just like the
But where-
whatever is flowing from the elephant is cleaning her brain
Right.
of the nostalgia.
so where's the grandpa?
Well, no, but I think the
Not
reason
there.
why it's the
Not
elephant
there.
is because elephants have a vast memory bank to
Right.
dump into. Therefore,
Oh,
you
maybe
wouldn't
that
be
too.
harming any person.
Maybe that
okay,
too.
To do it.
It's the same way
In the
they're.
meantime,
And then
you're
they're gonna
having
take
the
it out of the
elephant.
elephant and put it in the grandpa?
It's the same
no,
way.
I
that-
mean, clone
grandpa's
lobster.
not
Clone
involved.
lobster children are only in this lake that
were you
Ozymandias
gonna
has.
It's the same way that they're taking genes from spiders and putting them into goats to make spider filament out of the goat's milk.
What?
Okay, I read too much science stuff, but
Yeah.
they're taking genes from the spider to make the spider silk,
Focus.
putting it into goats, and when you milk the goat, they'll extract the fibers.
No,
does
this
this
is
have
how the
anything to do with what we're
apocalypse
talking
comes
about?
I'm just
about.
saying of
Yes,
how,
it does.
of how the elephant can be a biohost for something like that.
aggressively relaxing.
High aggressive.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
She's 100% right.
About what?
The truth might be revealed as a byproduct, but the 7th Cavalry is not interested in mass human enlightenment.
Oh God.
They're a bunch of crazy
I don't
racists.
know.
They want to
Crazy.
capture Dr. Manhattan.
Steal
They
his
know
powers.
He's in Tulsa somewhere. They're going to capture him, and they're going to basically steal his powers.
Motherfucker literally said it's hard being a white man in America.
So
I
I'm gonna
rest my
put
case.
I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on. I'm gonna go real deep into this. I think the point of this
Wow.
of this season, this series, is to show how we point fingers at everybody that they're the problem, but in reality, we're all causing this like
Yeah.
catastrophe to happen.
So are you saying fear?
Fear, yeah. I mean, it's fear because I don't think. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Maybe the cavalry isn't purely white supremacy. Maybe they are trying to
White
enlighten
supremacists are people too.
people. No, I'm not saying that.
No, I mean
I'm
they
just
are.
saying
That's the sad
we
part.
only heard.
I'm gonna argue that.
We-
I think what he's saying is that they are white supremacists, but in this show, that is not their goal.
Right,
They
but
have a different goal.
we have only
But
heard the
what
other
you-
side calling that name.
Well, no, but what you do with truth is two different things. You either enlighten or you discourage.
Right.
And what they're trying to do is spread more fear and
Yeah.
more angst and more intimidation
All right,
and
I'll
more
allow that.
anger versus just trying to simply say, this is why it happened. And all they're going to do is end up possibly saying,
I'll allow
this
it.
is your enemy.
Okay,
More questions.
so oh, go ahead. Because I want to get to. We have a couple more minutes. I
yes,
want to
no
get
more
to.
questions. My other question is: this is just something to think about. Why does Lady True have a statue of Ozymandias?
Of old
Of
Ozymandias.
old Ozymandias.
time traveler, I'm
And
telling you.
then, oh shit, what was my last question?
Dr. Manhattan.
You guys keep talking. I'm sorry. I don't.
Husband.
Okay,
Okay, well,
so-
to go on that,
Angela?
she possibly knows the future through some either scientific calculations or something we haven't yet been explained to. So
Oh, that's
she
what I
has a
was gonna
statue
say.
of old Ozymandias because she's found a way to figure out what happens to him and remembers him in that way, or she knows he's going to be returning. Who knows?
Or she's the one who imprisoned him.
Or she's
she's the one.
Or she's
She
part
worked
of
with Dr.
whatever
Manhattan.
Because
yes.
the one thing people talked about last time is that the idea is that Ozymandias' story may not be in a concurrent timeline. So
Right.
we really don't know. Is he catching up? Is he in the future?
Yeah, we don't know where
on?
he
In the
is.
future, is he catching up? Yes.
From one episode to the next, he went 365 days.
There's
so-
definitely going to have to start being a change to the Ozymandias story, though, because it's getting stale.
No,
At
no,
this
I
point,
think
it's getting
because
stale.
every
No, it's continuing as itself. Each time we witness Ozymandias, it's as though months have passed and he's now doing this. He was talking about this, and
No,
all of a
she's
sudden
just
he's
saying
built
it's
a
getting
giant
boring.
It-
Something
no,
has to happen.
I'm saying
Yeah,
it's getting
it's-
stale because there's nothing affecting the situation.
Yeah.
There's no change happening. It's literally just the same thing over and over again. Him and his clones.
I'm
There's
enjoying
no.
it,
There's no.
We have
right,
2
and
more
I'm saying
episodes.
until now I have.
though. Yeah.
But
You want answers.
there has to be
Okay.
some kind of movement in the story
Okay,
in one
yes,
way or the
Yeah,
other.
yes. I
Somebody
definitely-
comes to the place or he gets out
to,
of this
I
place.
definitely want him to. I don't want him to.
Though now that
die,
Dr.
but I want him to
Manhattan's
show
back,
up
he
and
might
be
go
like,
visit him.
Okay, so I'm going to stay quiet for the next 5 minutes, and I want people just to talk at me.
Before we do that,
Okay.
can I just
You mean
say
talk
I
to
called
you?
the grandma dying. Called it.
Why would you call
Really?
that?
Called it.
You are like
Look at
Disney
Pfeiffer. She's
at
looking
the
at
beginning of
you.
Every movie.
She's looking at like, why, honey?
You say everyone dies, so you're gonna get it right.
Yeah.
A broken
Typing
clock
in-
is right
I,
twice
I
a
knew
day.
it was happening then.
And
And then literally she dropped the motherfucking
Zach,
dead.
please.
I'm gonna stop
Really
talking.
dead.
Please,
Okay, Zach.
please throw out your
I just want to hear. I want to absorb your knowledge. Please catch me up to what I fucking was missing in this episode. Because I was just like, what the fuck is happening? So
Yeah, I had no idea.
Well, I think that was the intention. It
Phil-
was a plot twist.
somebody fill me in.
So all right, I'll fill you in.
Okay,
So Angela disconnects herself from the elephant.
got it.
She goes downstairs
Uh-huh.
to level 0, finds out that all the messages that are supposed to be going to Dr. Manhattan aren't really going anywhere.
It's on an answering machine.
Because Lady True says he's not on Mars.
Right.
He is here in Tulsa, living as a human.
And she was telling the truth. Okay.
And she's just like, he's living here as a human.
Okay.
And Angela's like, well, I'm gone. And then she says, you haven't asked me who he is. Because Angela already knows who
Already
he
knew.
is.
Yeah.
That
I think she's always known.
her
Absolutely.
husband, who she's had, because I think her husband had an accident. Oh, you know what? They were talking about amnesia. And that amnesia doesn't exist in the real world. It only exists on soap
Yeah.
operas. So her husband apparently has, in the past had an accident
Okay.
where he couldn't remember anything
Okay.
before the accident. Really, it's because
He wasn't
his
him.
life as her husband started when Dr. Manhattan became Cal.
So I'm guessing what they did is like all that shit went down, and Dr. Manhattan took this device and stuck it on his like third eye, his Cyclops,
Yep.
and blocked his own powers, his own memories, his own everything.
Yeah.
But I think
Wait,
he
go back.
felt.
Say that again.
So remember, she pulled something
I got
out of his
hot.
forehead,
Yeah.
Yep.
put it in his brain,
His brain.
which deleted his memories.
Who's he?
Dr.
Dr.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
So Dr. Manhattan
Puts a thing in his brain.
puts a thing in his own
No
brain.
one is going
No,
to
no,
be
no,
able
no,
to
no.
do that to Dr. Manhattan unless he does it to himself.
Dr.
He's too
Manhattan
powerful.
put this thing in his brain to make himself a clean
So
blank slate.
how did Angela know it was there?
Because from the preview, we could see that they met.
While he was still Dr.
as
Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
And she
he
was
met
still in
Angela,
Vietnam.
and they fell in love.
Or
So
they
she
summoned
has-
him-
We're going to get that story.
Right.
next
Okay.
week.
Okay. So we're thinking. We'll find out next week for sure. She actually met the real Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he needed a place to hide, so he basically, by sublimating his memory
And like you said-
giving him a persona of a amnesia victim,
Yeah.
that could be her husband. She could
Uh-huh.
protect him, and his memory is totally like packed in a box.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
Right.
she
Yes.
pulls that thing out of his head.
Now, let me say
So
this.
why did she call him John?
That is
That-
Dr.
that is
Manhattan's
Dr.
real
Manhattan's
name.
real
His
name.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Dr. Manhattan, this is just possibilities. They're probably not true, and I'm probably reaching very far. But
Oh, we have a comment. Go ahead.
it's nice to entertain the idea. In the movie, Dr. Manhattan splits himself into multiple people
Yeah.
a couple different times.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is very
He does
possible,
it frequently because it's easier for him to exist that way.
Yes. So it's very possible that Angela Abar met one of these Dr. Manhattans,
Okay.
and that Dr. Manhattan had this little rift with Angela Abar. The Dr. Manhattan from the TV series goes off and lives on Mars. Now, he can shift his consciousness however the hell he wants.
Right.
He's this almost quasi-omniscient being.
Okay.
Thus, everybody's, the title being thrown to an almost religious, awe.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's sending all these messages to
Correct.
Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that correlation.
So, I mean, yes. Now, if he splits himself into several different pieces and, is trying to live as a human, it could be, yes, he's got one bit of himself there. And the rest supposedly went to Mars. And
there could be there could be one of
could
him
be
on
multiple
Mars.
of them.
There
Is
could be
living on
one
Mars.
of him watching
One trying to
over
make
Ozymandias.
sand
Lady
in
True
Mars.
very clearly said he's not on Mars.
Yes,
He's
Lady
in
True
Tulsa.
said he is not on
But that doesn't
Mars.
mean he's not anywhere else.
That doesn't mean he's not anywhere else. Now, I kept arguing
Okay.
through the show, that it's possibly Lady True. Lady True might be a subset of him. That's why I kept mentioning all the different blue glow. Yes, it was the light. And I'm probably not right. But Lady True is too damn smart to
What, women can't be smart, Travis?
not be... no, is too damn smart to not be unconsidered for
Okay, she's in the running for.
Yes,
a
being
possible,
Dr. Manhattan.
spin-off
Yeah.
of, Dr. Manhattan.
Okay.
Now, truthfully, yes, what we saw in the previews, and at the very, very end,
Okay.
she digs this thing out of his forehead. So either that is his kryptonite.
Maybe Lady True or True's mother made that.
Yeah. Either that is his...
She's cloning
either
her
that
mom.
is-
Her mom was clearly smart. Maybe she made it for him.
Yeah, I mean, either that is Dr. Manhattan kryptonite, which makes him stay just human, or it is some device that will possibly be needed in the future. Who knows?
Well, for sure, they're building a device to kill Dr. Manhattan somehow. And they
didn't
had
she
to
do-
have
okay,
gotten that
okay,
knowledge from
okay,
somewhere.
Okay, you said that. Good. So, I feel like I'm
No,
just
it's okay.
thick today. So does she not kill Dr. Manhattan in her kitchen?
No.
She
killed a human body. Dr.
She
Manhattan can't be
breaks
killed
the
like that.
shell to get to the blue center.
The gooey center with a
Which
big dick on the
is-
inside.
Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, no, Dr. Manhattan can be killed by
So
he's basically
she
nuclear energy.
Destroyed a vessel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was holding.
A husk.
Okay.
Yes, that was
Okay.
holding him
Yeah.
in.
No,
I feel
she
like
killed
I
a
was coming
husk.
full
She
circle.
unboxed the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she opened Pandora's
Cow
box.
was the box.
Cow
Dr.
was-
Manhattan was
The
inside.
very-
Pandora
pretty
only
box.
comes out of the box. She
Yes.
doesn't go back
Let's
in.
go back in. Okay, so that little device,
Pineapple
that
Express
thing was a
reference
device for which to control.
Yeah.
to
this
keep him
bot.
sublimated.
Yeah.
That he
to
for
keep
sure
him-
did to himself because nobody else would be able to do that.
Yeah, nobody else
Now-
can do that to him.
My question is, now that Manhattan is back, is he going to go visit Ozymandias? Is he going to unleash his powers? It clearly shows in the previews that he's scared. He's scared of the 7th Cavalry coming to destroy him. He says, you're going to try to save me and you're not going to make it. So, Dr. Manhattan
Where
said
did
that
he
in the
say that?
preview. It's in the preview for next week. He said it.
I didn't see any preview of a blue man saying you're
No,
gonna
it
try
was
to
his
save me.
voice. It was the husband's
Voiceover.
voice.
Oh, when she's talking about...
Yeah, she's like hiding in a car or whatever.
Okay,
and he's
yes.
like, oh, sorry, what's the
So
comment?
the comment was aggressively relaxing. Says, "I'm not sure there's a point to this show. At best, it's a criticism of apathy." And then he also says the idea of Dr. Manhattan making what looked like government buildings, sandcastles, for 30-year-olds was so silly. I'm glad that was a hoax.
It wasn't government buildings. It looked like the castle that Ozymandias is living in now. That's my only comment to that.
Okay.
I don't know about government buildings. but
It may
go
take me. I'm gonna have to watch this episode again. I think.
Yes, you are.
I want to watch it again.
I don't think you're going to get any more answers out of it because the
Okay.
answers aren't coming until next time. We're
Okay.
inferring
So I'm
answers.
supposed to be a little confused.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm mostly confused about the damn elephant.
Oh my god! It's just just a vessel. All right, is
No.
that everything? I think we've gone over time.
Yep.
I think that's everything.
Probably.
We've got a lot of different things. We got Bian. I think Bian's got something to play with the future.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yep.
Just
Lady
me.
True is a very compelling
Lady
character.
True is something.
Yeah, she is. I like
Lady
her.
True might be
And we still have
Ozymandias
this-
reincarnate. Who knows?
We have this whole Millennium Clock about to go off probably next time because it's
And
episode 9.
I'm willing
Gotta
to
go.
guarantee it has something to do with the cavalry's teleportation box room.
But the cavalry's doing it in an hour. The Millennium Clock is going off in 4 hours.
We're assuming we're on the
What?
same timeline.
Well,
Yeah.
they said, okay, so the 7th Cavalry said Oh, no, I'm sorry. Lady True said in an hour they're about to try to kill Dr. Manhattan. At the time, the clock is still counting down 4 hours to the millennium.
Lady
Thing.
True knows of a 3-hour window in which something.
Well,
can be
no,
done.
that 4-hour thing was the scene before, so it could have been.
Could have been sped up.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Or she's a time
We know nothing,
traveler.
Jon Snow.
I am excited. to
Yeah, no,
find
I'm really
out.
excited for the climax of the
All right.
season. I think it's been phenomenal.
Andrew?
It is Lost all over again.
That's because
Oh.
it's Damon Lindelof.
Oh, what was the last comment?
It's Lost. The
Yeah.
show Lost.
It is
show
because
off.
Damon Lindelof wrote Lost, and now
He
he's
did?
writing Watchmen.
Yep.
I refuse to accept
So
that.
it's a big cork.
They're all on the island.
They're all on the island. It's a
Oh
cork.
god, Tulsa is the island.
Yep.
Slit my
Tulsa is
wrist.
the cork.
Where's Jacob? Okay, let's do it.
Andrew?
We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our talk has
is
ended.
ended.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Subscribe. We're going to be here next week doing the same thing all over again and
No,
lots
we're
of
not.
other stuff.
No, we're not.
Everything she said.
We're not going to be here next week?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll figure it out. We're here drunkenly every now and then.
Bye.
Not for children.